Apple outsources everything and manufactures nothing. Apple is vertically integrated. Which one of these statements is false? Neither. Very nearly all of Apple's products are manufactured by contract manufacturers, mainly based in Taiwan. Many of their production lines are in their factories in mainland China. Many people are aware of Foxconn, also known as Honhai. They run one of the largest factory complexes on the planet, in Shenzhen, China. But Apple uses nearly every one of the first-tier contract manufacturers in Taiwan. They also use one or two China-based contract manufacturers for things like AirPods. Mostly, this works very well. While Apple has occasionally encountered problems with design defects in components like keyboards, it has been mostly untroubled by manufacturing defects. The public perception of Apple is of extremely high quality. Taiwan-based contract manufacturers are the best in the world for electronics. It turns out that if you don't have world-leading expertise in every aspect of setting up and running production lines, the quality of the production of the output is going to be worse, and it's going to end up costing more. Another example of successful outsourcing is Magna Steyr, who make high-end, low-volume vehicles for Mercedes-Benz, Jaguar, and BMW in Graz, Austria. If you buy a Toyota Supra, it's really a BMW Z4, and it was manufactured in a Magna Steyr plant in Austria. Uniquely among makers of personal computers, Apple makes its own operating system. This is why people say Apple is vertically integrated. When Apple makes new hardware, they can take advantage of that hardware without having to go to an outside supplier. We're talking about Microsoft here, to put support for such features into the Windows operating system. This has often led to more coherent design for Apple. What's an example of coherent product design? Well, here's a counterexample. You remember convertible laptops? These are laptops that can sit on the desk, and some of those touchscreen laptops can be converted to tablets either by folding the keyboard all the way around the screen or detaching the screen. Windows isn't a touch operating system, and adding touch in a half-baked way to Windows is a terrible user experience. The operating system support was bad, the ergonomics were bad, it was just bad. When Apple created iPads, they created an iPad operating system. Apple was criticized for not adopting touchscreens for their laptops, and Apple was even pushed to create a narrow little touchscreen that sat between the keyboard and the display, but that proved to be a dumb idea and got shelved pretty quickly. The moral of the story is vertical integration is good for some things, outsourcing things to specialists rather. It turns out that contract manufacturing is a high-stakes specialty where being second tier is not good enough for a company like Apple. Is also good under conditions where outsourcing gets you better results. And I don't mean financially better for the next few quarters. In these cases, outsourcing is a good thing. Another place where a balance between vertical integration and outsourcing will play out is in a very high-stakes game is Pat Gelsinger's plan to revitalize Intel. A deep dive into that is for an upcoming video.